Yeah, well, we put together something that was really special to us. It's about us telling a story on how we view things, products, events. It was our style. It's everything about us wrapped up into one. Something people can relate to. They can reach out to us and talk to us. This is us. This is Lifestyles Defined. This is TTL.
Dude, fresh off the plane, konnichiwa. Bitches turn around, another plane. My passport on pivot. Asked for it, I did it. That asshole done did it. Talked it, then he lived it. Spit it, then he shit it.
What's up, man?
Right tears,
How are you?
I might bounce ideas.
What it is?
I'm hot. How are you?
Hotter.
It's hot?
It's hot in here.
Yeah.
100-degree day today. Plus.
Not cool. Not cool. So, the Lumia 1020.
Lumia.
They came out swinging with this. Not so much swinging, depending on who you're talking to.
Barry Bonds swinging.
I think Barry Bonds swinging. And they did work to the camera. Good job on that. But if you look at the specs, some people think it's very underwhelming. They think they're not pushing it enough. It doesn't warrant another 2 years on my contract. It doesn't warrant me getting rid of this phone to get a Lumia 920 or 1020, whatever your phone is.
What jackass said that? But
There's a few of them. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna line this up against some of the much anticipated heavy hitters in the market. Let's start with the Motorola X, the hero phone from Google.
spec wise, I mean, what are we talking very similar specs. You're
Very
talking what is it? Processors running at 2 gig.
And these are rumors, by the way. Not even
right.
2 gig. It's a 1.7 dual core processor. Right. That's fine. That's fine. That's that.
Yeah.
We're not even going to bash it.
Yeah,
So,
no doubt. No doubt.
1.7, 2 gigs of RAM. Some crazy shooter. I think it's like an 8 megapixel.
Where they
shooter,
at with
so.
the resolution? 720.
720
right?
resolution.
720 display.
Right. So here's the thing with this phone. Like Anton said, I think this phone will be a victim of its own hype. Because Motorola the Motorola division, the mobile division, was bought by Google,
Right,
and
right.
nothing came out of that. This phone is supposed to be that era. So it's like, wait, you did all that and this is what you deliver?
You know what Google is banking on, and this is what my assumption is.
10 megapixel shooter, sorry.
10 megapixel. Oh, okay, well, they're staying within the realm.
Right.
But I believe what Google is banking on is this device is going to be a Google device.
Right.
It's not like the Nexus or the Galaxy.
It's a Google device.
It's a Google device
Made by Google.
and it is allowable for, let's say you want to upgrade. Now you don't have to just pay right out the box.
Get it for cheap,
You
right.
can get it for cheaper than norm. Whereas the Galaxy vanilla device,
Yeah, okay.
straight $699.
So, going off of your point, I like where Google, because I feel like Google's gonna treat this phone like Windows Phone, has been treating Nokia.
Yeah.
You don't need tons of hardware to get something running right if you take your time
Right.
and make it run right,
Right.
and or straight from the OEM. So, I feel like Google's gonna give this some special attention nobody else got. That may make it a killer. Eric Smith said there were going to be some really dope photo features coming from this phone. Whatever. Spec for spec, not much different than the 1020. Who we got on the list now? How about your boys over at Blackberry? They got that new Blackberry A10, the rumored A series.
It's a swollen version of the Z10.
Yes, with a 5-inch display,
Again, specs are following suit. 720 display.
720 display,
a
1.7 dual core. We didn't hear anything about the RAM, but we're
Right.
gonna guess it's 2 gigs.
And you know
I
what?
hope it's 2 gigs.
One would hope that it's 2 gigs.
Right.
Nothing on internal memory.
8 megapixel shooter.
I mean,
Still in the same boat.
no one has jumped ship yet.
Okay. Alright. Now, talk to me about your boys. The good old Apple boys.
Apple.
You know, we try to. And now here's the thing: we got a bunch of leaks going on with them. Let me pull up my notes here. We got a bunch of leaks with them, and if one thing you know about Apple as of late, after post Steve Jobs era, these rumors and leaks are 100% true.
When it comes to Apple, yeah. Anybody else, I'm willing to, I'll second guess. Apple, somebody leaks it, it's probably
they can't
official.
They can't keep up, man.
They can't keep.
So anyway,
anything.
Quad core. This is the iPhone 5S.
That's a step up. I believe that it's unnecessary, but it's a step up more so than what other people were getting.
So they come in with a quad-core processor, same 4-inch display, a better resolution.
Well, that's probably arguable, but because we would have to first see the IGZO resolution compared to Retina. Now, Retina was never something that we could.
No, Retina was just like what, under 720?
But when you put a Retina display, when I had the iPad 2 compared to the iPad 3, which I believe came with Retina,
it was hard
display,
to see the difference.
It was tough to see the difference.
Yeah.
So, but I'm hearing a lot of talk with IGZO displays.
Okay.
That's Sharp's, pet.
Sharp's thing.
Yeah. By the way,
so 2 gigs of RAM on that as well. Finally, they're getting NFC. And they've got some rumored fingerprint technology. Apple picked up a company a while back.
That I doubt is coming now.
No, it will. It probably will. We don't know how they'll do it. If it'll be on the screen, maybe that's part of the Sharp thing.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Like the IGZO display is not based on, it's solely about the look. That's what Sharp pushes out there to people. So now, is it doable? Like, I saw the rumor about the fingerprint display as the fingerprint thing as well. What I saw was it being on the back or on the home button. Right?
I saw the home. I didn't see.
I saw the back. All right.
I think they can do it though. There's no reason Apple can't do it.
Yeah, but you
remember
know what?
our Windows mobile phones had fingerprint technology for years.
Yeah,
my Atrix had it.
The Atrix, but you know what? The thing is it necessary? Because I mean, the Atrix. I found it more a chore than anything else. Okay.
Well, here's the thing about Apple. Nothing is necessary until Apple does it.
Of course. Because
they tell you it's necessary and now it isn't. So, whole nother Sunday conversation on that. Yeah. So, then you come to the Lumia. 1.7.
Yes,
dual core, 2 gigs of RAM. Pretty much the same specs.
Makes you ask yourself, well, what are these OEMs doing?
Yeah. What are they dialing back for?
Well,
what's coming?
I'm glad you asked. Well, this was something me and Ramon was talking about, and I threw my 2 cents in, and I said, OEM companies, and this is just me, are drawing the line on specs. I feel like when you take a company like Samsung with the Galaxy devices, the Galaxy Note and the Galaxy S4 have virtually the same specs outside of one has a 5.5 inch screen, the other has a 5 inch screen.
Right.
Now, you shoot yourself in the foot by over-speccing your lower device higher than your higher device would be.
That's a good point.
All right. You want to keep it when Nokia decides to drop a tablet, which is supposedly rumored. Why would you have a Nokia tablet that will spec the same as the 1020?
Well, it shouldn't, because it'll be running Windows 8.
Exactly.
No, that's a very valid point.
All right. So I think that what they're doing is they're setting a sweet spot to say, okay, this is our target area for our, let's just say, our smartphones,
right?
Our mobile smartphones, so on and so forth. When we're going to exceed that when a customer wants, say, a new Note, when you want a tablet or a phablet, all right, you want your phablet to be spec slightly higher,
right? It
can handle a little more. So,
okay,
I'm willing to bet that perhaps that's the direction they're going with this.
All right, I got another take on it. I feel like they're really dialing back on the hardware race. in lieu of optimizing software, which is what I always said made the difference, right? Even back in the day with Windows Vista, Windows 7, now Windows 8, same core. It's the software, and they run well on the same hardware.
Right.
It's not, you don't have to push the limit every time on the hardware. Just to make the experience better from a software standpoint, and everyone's happy. And also, as well, everyone isn't Samsung. See, Samsung can push the envelope because they make this shit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? People who rely on these OEMs who make these chips,
right?
It may not be the best thing for them to do, to push the envelope every time and then have to wait for specs for chips to come in. Right. That's what happened with HTC, and it almost screwed the HTC One. They couldn't make it fast enough. You get what I'm saying? It was the camera, the components in the camera.
Right.
Versus if they'd have went with something that was in the Galaxy, or they would have had that shit ready to go out the back.
Exactly.
But it's just so many different things why I feel like the spec race is over. More isn't better anymore.
Right, right.
Even with a 41 megapixel camera, Nokia said, yo, it's not about the 41 megapixel camera.
Right.
We're not playing the megapixel war. We're taking that and we're using that like no one else used it before.
Right. I believe
specs isn't always the most important.
And I believe that Nokia may have started another war, though. Mm-hmm. I believe that Nokia has started the smart camera war, or the smart cam. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. I believe that they have now set the bar so high that in order for anyone who is looking to take really nice Instagram pictures, but they want to retain that Galaxy phone, they're
in trouble.
Here's where Nokia right now has just said they went up to here and without.
All right, we got another video for you coming on that.
Yeah,
hit us in the comments.
Let us know.
iPhone 5S, Moto X, Blackberry A10,
or the
Lumia 1020. They're not that far apart, man.
Yeah.
Are you feeling better about that 920? That 1020? Holla at us.
I feel good.
I feel good.
I'm selling something.
I'm selling everything.
We out of here, baby.
We out of here.
We out of here, baby. Hey, Mr. West, we so out of here, baby. And me, I'm Mr. Beezy, baby.